Today we're looking at this LeetCode medium problem. uh, 22 generate parentheses. Given n pairs of parentheses, write a function to generate all combination of well-formed parentheses. Example n3. So we have uh, uh, 3 opening and 3 closing. Then we have an opening, closing, and a closing at the end. So basically, what what they mean by this well-formed parenthesis is we don't have something with like a closing parenthesis, then an opening parenthesis, then another opening parenthesis where the order of it is kind of wrong. Like we don't have something like this or this way, or multiple closing and multiple opening. So we want the opening one to uh, be first, and then the order of them is kind of important. Let's start off by defining our result variable, new list of string, uh, and we're going to return result. We're going to use a backtracking method. Uh, Backtracking method to basically go over it and get the result. So that's generally we define a method here, and uh, what we need here is we need to have the output string that we need to add, which is going to be current, and like an exit uh, uh, for a recursive method we need to add an end case, so we can say is equal to n, and basically we can add uh, result to add to current to it and return. Uh, so we need to, if you're looking at the examples, we need to make sure uh, the first character that's added, it should be an opening parenthesis. So what we can do is basically add counters for opening and closing, and basically what we're trying to do is make sure that the number of opening and closing are equal, and we have to make sure that the first one is the number of opening. The first one should be the opening one, so you can add a check here that it's less than n, because n is the max number there, and then we can add another one if closing is less than opening. That means we have one more opening one. We just need to add a closing one. And what we can do here is basically call the method again, and we have the current one, and what we need to do is concatenate an opening parenthesis there for it, and, and let's just add the opening and closing one. So, but we need to increment the opening, because next time the opening is going to come, it's going to be greater because we've added one to it. Similarly, for if we already have an opening one, we need to add a closing one, and we don't need to increment that. We'll increment the closing one. One thing I noticed, this well, it says when well-formed combination, there's pairs of opening. So the n is 3. So if you look at R check, we add a check here where and current is equal to n, but we need to multiply by 2 here, because if we add, let's say if we add 3, the, you know, Then let's say we had an opening one and a closing one, and then we had an opening and then it'll end at here because that's three character. But if you look at the example, they're pairs of them, so we will multiply that by 2 just to get the right number. And once we've got that, we add it, and if it's less than n, because we need this should be fine because we need a maximum of 3. If you look at this example, 3 opening and 3 closing, and if this one there's 1 opening, so this check should be fine. This one we have to multiply that by 2. Let's just run this and see if there are any errors here. Um, uh, oh yeah, so this should be the current dot length, not the current. We just comparing the length, and we're able to solve this. Let's just submit this and see, and we're able to do it.